Okay, this video is going to be a long minute video, about 10 minutes long. I'm going to show you from what doesn't work with a blade in the street and what does work with a blade in the street, and then how to train it. That's the problem today. Nobody shows how to train this so that you can develop attributes to pull this off. Dave, come on out here. I see stuff like this all the time. Guys stand here, he's got a knife on you, okay, and I guess he's holding you up, I don't know. So anyways, I see when guys go to disarm this blade like this here, and it doesn't work a lot of times. See, it doesn't work, okay? And then let's say if it does work, okay, because possibly it could work. So now it works, you know. So there it is. Here's the concept. You're still in a fight. You can't stand there and it works, let's say, and it goes, and I stand here and I go, bang, you know, fight's not over. All right? So I'll show you the realism of that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what possibly or most likely would happen in the fight. Let's say I got the blade here on this guy right here, and let's say he does, say, disarm the blade, and he does it, and the blade goes out. We're still in a fight. I'm not just going to be sitting here, okay, and just doing nothing while he stands there and does nothing. So here's what it would look like, typically look like. I have the blade. That's what it would look like. Because I'm going what? You know, I'm in a fight. Okay? Okay, now what we're going to do, first thing you have to do to understand a blade or anything is energy. You gotta have some drills to do energy. So we start out with drills. We go from drills, we go to functionalizing, that's putting movement in, then we go to making it alive, then we go to combat. Okay, so this right now is a drill. So this is a drill called Huba. And all we're doing here, we're getting used to this feel where we're letting things move. As this is coming to me, I'm letting it move out of the way. And then what you want to do is you start moving a little bit, just like how a fight would be, because nobody's standing still in a fight. So we're just moving around like this here, back and forth. Yeah, that's it right there. So that's the beginning. That's one of the drills that we do. Another drill that we would do, and basically is all the time, is called a lock style drill. So we just roll, and we stick together. Okay? We stick together. Don't separate. We stick together. That's it right there. That's all we do. Then we can switch hands. See here? We can switch hands. See? That's all we want to do. Okay? Then from there, keep in mind these are drills. Then from there, as we're doing, say, lock style, doesn't matter, we can switch to Huba. That's the style. Okay? Then out of the Huba, we can switch back to lock style. These are drills that we want to get used to. They're energy drills. Okay? That's what you want to do. Okay? Just like that. Now, next phase, we're going to pull in the blade. We're going to do what we call a long range, 5 angles of attack. All right? And he's going to stay in long range for right now. That long range is I cannot cut his body. So we're going to flow a little bit. We're going to move. Same here. So we have a 1, we have a 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I break the pattern. So now I'm just coming at him. That's it, moving around. Right here. Okay? Now I'm keeping this short for the purpose of video. But this is how we go about training. Okay? Now our next drill would be Dave here. We'll have Dave. Dave's coming to me like on a number 1. Okay, he's going to stab at me. And keep it wide for right now. And I'm going to come out on a movement like this here. Now I'm not blocking. I'm flowing with this. So he's going to come to me on number 1. Stab. Economically, you could drop to what will be a number 3 for a slice. Come back up to a number 2 for a stab, back down at number 4 for another slice. We're looking at economic movement. That's another video. Okay, so as he comes, this comes out. For right now, this is this way, 45. The arteries go back. So as he comes, I'm here. And he slices down. And he goes to stab, and he slices down. And that's what we do. So we're here. We'll move. We're getting used to this. Then we move around. Move around. We're getting used to this. This fill. That's what we want. This fill. Then as we go, Dave can add this offhand in. That's what everybody messes up. At any time he comes to me with this, now that could what? Come in play. Okay? So if people forget about that, and this touch, go, that tells me that that's coming. Okay, so anyway, so we're here, and we're moving. We're moving, and we're moving here, like this. And then Dave can throw that punch, and then I can just pick that punch up. Now he comes back with the blade. And we're moving, and we're moving. And he throws that punch in, and I pick up with the blade. See, now there's different ways. Now if you notice what I'm doing as he comes, sometimes I'm picking up, and I'm here, see? And he comes with that, see? Now I'm adding tools in. Okay, so you do that. That's the concept. This is just a drill. Okay, so in other words, here now, as we're moving, then I start adding in certain tools. All right? So my first tool would be as he comes, and as he, with that hand. And that's there would be my first tool. See, now I'm in. Okay? So as he bypass, and I'm letting the energy go, he's coming. And as by, there's my finger strike. You can use whatever you want to use. He comes back with the other hand, you know, and I can go into a wrench. I can go into different tools, which I don't want to go into right now. It's another videotape, okay? But you start adding in your tools. Plus, at any time, as I move, see, I can go into a kick. I can go to anything. The last thing you want to do is he comes and I'm trying to grab this. I see this stuff all the time. He's coming and I grab this. He stabs at me. I stabs at me. I grab this, okay? Because why? We're in a fight. I grab this, something else is coming. Okay, whether it's that, whatsoever. You see what I mean? So you don't want to do that. You want to create pain. All right? So we're here. This is how we go. This is how we move. Then we add tools to it. Whatever tools you prefer. But I suggest economical tools. Okay, and that's another video. So now we go from here. Now what Dave's going to do, I'll show Dave so he knows. I'm going to be slicing at Dave. Dave's going to be moving around. He's just going to be getting out of the way. So what type of sparring? So right here. This is what we're doing. Okay? So now we're making a live. So we went from a drill to we went to functional. We added movement. We was doing this. Now we're making it alive. Okay? So I'm coming at Dave right now, and he has to get out of the way. All right? So Dave, he's coming at me, and I have to get out of the way. See, I'm moving to get out of the way. Right. Right. See, like that there. That's what you want to do. That's the reality of a fight. I'm not saying people's not going to give the blade. I'm not saying people's not going to come up and go, here, give me your damn wall, you know. To me, this is foolishness, okay? I've seen it the majority of times in the barroom brawl, whatever it is, whether it's a knife, whether it's a ball, or whatever, guy's pulling stick. He's swinging at you. He's coming at you. He wants to take you out. So you got to take this to the game. Like I said, the drill, functionalized, alive, then you got to go into combat. From that, then you got to find out how can I make this happen, okay? So now, let's say Dave, he's slicing at me again. Now as he's slicing at me, and we're moving just a little bit, and I'm moving, I can't be touched with the blade. So, but the concept is what? I want to hit him. So either I can get his eye, or I want to what? Try to hit that. Yeah. See? Okay, stop for a second. Okay, for the purpose. So now Dave's slicing at me, and I'm moving. So what I want to try to do is go slow. I want to try to hit this hand. I want to try to defend this neck. That's the closest target. If I can hit here on the muscle, on the nerve, anything, the odds are that blade will drop. Remember, if the blade drops, he drops the blade, I hit it. We're still in a fight. Okay? We're still in a fight. Keep that in mind. You know, it's not time to relax and kick back and, you know, I won the scenario. So the train, he's coming to me. Bang, now I'm what? Moving. I'm looking for that time to try to what? Hit that. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay? So you train that way. You have to, because that's not easy to do. Alright? Then the next scenario is I put a tool in. Okay? My tool is going to be a finger strike. I don't suggest a kick, because why? We're out here, no, we're out here, freeze. See where the blade is? It's already low. All he has to do is what? Okay? But that's up to you. So now we're taking it to the next spot. There's what? When I get that chance, there's that finger strike. We see the movement? I'm getting out all the way and trying to hit that. Okay? Okay. Now we're taking this to combat. Alright? Dave is going to be dicing at me. Okay? Yeah, he's slicing at me, trying to get me. He's not going to be just sitting there stabbing, okay? But he's going to be dicing how somebody would be coming at me. So that's how it would be, that's how it would happen. That's how I've always seen it. Okay, this could be a blade, could be a busted bottle, could be a pool stick, could be anything. Okay, but they're not, everybody said they're going.
Was fogging up.
Okay, that's what, yeah. They're all right, so here we go. Now I'm gonna find a time to hit it. And then after this finger strike, in reality, I will go in and hit more, but I'm not going to. I go into my game. Okay? So here we go. You all right?
Yep.
I should be falling in. I have holes in
Yeah, I
there.
can still
That's
feel
all right.
that.
All right, here we go. Excuse me.
All right.
So one more time. We go slow. So you see as he's, okay, bro?
I'm just letting it air out.
Okay.
Fogged up.
As he's coming at me, but he's trying to dice me up, okay? He's not doing a single movement like just this. So he's slicing, he's done to dice me up. So I have to take it to this, and then we can go to the next phase. He could gear up whatsoever. Right now, he's got a little bit of padding here and here, you know, for when I mouse. One more time. And sometimes, excuse me, sometimes you what? You feel what? You can get in. All right? That's it. Take it from step to step. Learn it, because what we do is we flow. And the touch is most important, okay? If you are not touching in a fight, you are not fighting, okay? Thank you.